Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome back to this new year of Wolves Weekly. Joining me in studio for the first time this season, get a little season preview in here, head volleyball coach Brad Saindon. How you doing today, Brad?
Good, Danny. Good to be back. How are you?
Very good. Man, it's been a long and short summer all at the same time, and your women have been working very hard. Every time I go by that gym, it seems like you're hearing the volleyball smack against the wall in there.
Yeah, I just signed and dated some paper and dated August 28th. I can't believe August is gone already. It's unbelievable how fast this month has gone. But we've been in the practice gym since the 13th of August, pretty much twice a day, and we're getting pretty anxious to play someone other than ourselves. I know that's said a lot, but we're really anxious to get on the court.
And you guys have a big tournament this weekend. We're going to get to that a little bit later in the show. But first of all, let's hear about the Wolves. There's a lot of excitement this year as you bring back all 6 of your starters. Really, you only lost one senior last year, Callie Young. Everything would have been pretty exciting with that one, and let alone you get these outstanding batch of newcomers in here too. But let's talk about those returners, some people that would really be excited about on the floor this year.
Yeah, Danny, we have a really good volleyball team. I think the conference coaches selected us. We had more first place votes than any other team. I'm excited about that the other coaches recognize that we're a good volleyball team. I think we finished second overall in the poll by 1 point. So, I feel good about that my coaching peers recognize the fact that we're a good volleyball team. So it's not just me that thinks we're a good volleyball team. Yeah. We have 3 seniors returning. I think that's one of the big stories of this team. It's a fairy tale saga in some ways. Danny Reese is back for her senior year, first team all-conference last year. Probably our best player, probably the player that kind of we're most known for. She's playing great. I know she wants to end her career strong. And as I said, first team all-conference player. Samantha Ward, her development has staggered me. She is so good right now. I just so wish that we would have been able to redshirt her earlier in her career because she's just now, excuse me, playing like we expected that she would play when she's younger. So with Danny and Sam on the outside, we have big threats out there all the time, which is really important for the volleyball team. And our third senior, Sylvia Harold, is where the fairy tale comes in. Excuse me, I'm fighting some allergies. Sylvia, 2 years ago, incurred what we thought was a career-ending knee injury. And I took her on as my assistant coach because I just felt there was so much that she could offer our team, even though she was unable to play. And over the course of her year off, her knee recovered. She felt better, and very late in the spring, she decided she wanted to make a comeback as a player this year. So Sylvia's back on the court. And the 3 of them are best friends. The 3 of them are roommates. The 3 of them are together all the time. And so that's kind of the fairy tale, that they were kind of tragically separated, and now they're back as one senior unit. So we're excited about that. And in addition, Becky Blees and Chrissy Kemper are really in that class. It just happened that we redshirted them as freshmen. So not only do we have those 3 seniors coming back, Chrissy Kemper and Becky Blees, both all-conference players, are also back. So the returning group for our team is just outstanding.
Fantastic. Talking about those newcomers you got coming in, some to supplement. Part of those returners also Megan Triggs. You got your Libro back, right? I said that one right, I hope.
You said it good.
And then you got Leslyn Sotella, your setter, always a big key there, kind of a quarterback in football a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, Danny. It's not just the senior returners. Leslyn Sotella, in my view, was the freshman of the year in our conference last year, set every match. She's returning, obviously. We've converted Jordan Ramos from libero to setter, so we have some flexibility with what we're doing with our setters. You mentioned Megan Triggs. She's playing great, one of the best liberos in our conference. Maddie Kuther redshirted last year, but she's in a pretty good competition with Megan Triggs for the libero spot. So in addition to our older returners, that group of younger returners just makes us really good. Our newcomers are also outstanding. Notably, Hannah Deedy from Silverton, Oregon, transferred to Western Oregon from Gonzaga. Hannah is really good. She makes us better in lots of ways. She's a 6'3" lefty, so she's able to give us a little depth. Her and Sylvia will share that position, but that gives us a tremendous block. Shireen O'Hara is a transfer from back east. She's a Washington State high school player. Went to school at Edinburgh in Pennsylvania, wanted to transfer back to the Northwest. She's doing great. And we have a very good group of freshmen with Kelsey Christensen, Christy Colacerdo, and Brandy Velasquez. So I think I've hit everybody, but I'm excited about our roster.
Fantastic, Brad. I'm really excited for the season, and you guys get underway this Thursday. Big tournament here at home. Really, you guys had maybe an 8-team tournament here a couple of years ago, and I know Cal State San Bernardino is in there, which is a big one, but this one really encompasses almost a lot of places from throughout the United States. It kind of is really exciting for both the quality of teams you have in, but the expanse of this entire tournament field that you have.
Yeah, first of all, I'm really excited that we're home to open. We're actually going to Hawaii next week, so I didn't really want to be on the road for 2 consecutive weeks, so somehow we were able to pull off this tournament. We have Western Washington coming to our tournament. We won't play them, but they're a big draw to help us draw other teams into the Northwest. So you'll see Western Washington at our tournament. The other teams that we have are Cal State LA. Cal State Los Angeles is an important opponent for us. They're in our region. They're one of the stronger teams in the CCAA. We play them first. It has potential NCAA selection ramifications at the end of the year. We play Missouri Science and Technology. They went to the NCAA tournament out of their region last year. Their head coach, Jason Holt, is a Western Oregon alum, so it's fun to welcome him back. That's kind of their connection with Western Oregon. We have Florida Southern coming. The setter for Florida Southern is a native of Portland, so that's kind of their connection here. So it's going to be really fun to play a team from Florida. Like, what are they doing? We've never seen someone from down there. And also Missouri Science and Technology. What are they doing? We haven't ever seen those guys. And then finally, as most fans know, we play Grand Valley State in football on Saturday. And we were able to convince the volleyball team to come out with their football team. So Grand Valley State volleyball will be here this weekend. And as everybody knows, Grand Valley State is one of the top Division II programs in America, and certainly their volleyball team is one of the great volleyball programs in America. So the tournament field is spectacular.
It really is, and just to give fans the heads up, it really goes all day on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. First matches will be starting at 9:30 on Thursday and Friday, and then at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Western Oregon schedule, you guys will be against Cal State LA. Thursday at noon will be your opening match of the year. You guys also play against Florida Southern that night at 7:30. Coming back on Friday, you guys just have the one match, and I believe it's at 7:30.
It's actually at 5. We play the 5 o'clock match on Friday.
5 o'clock match on Saturday. I mean on Friday. And then on Saturday, you guys also do the same situation where you guys play Grand Valley State, starting that night at
7.
At 7.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. A lot of matches there to remember. Coach, you think of the first ones there. I'd like to hear a little bit about you. There may be some expectations out there a little bit from other ones. You said you'd nice to be recognized by your conference coaches and stuff like that. But besides those tangible ones where maybe you set idea of conference title or something like that, what areas would you like just to see your team improve on? To say that you got better from your first match to the last match of the year. What would you like to see your team improve on?
Well, you know, I think that many of the things that my team has to improve on are not necessarily volleyball skills. I think it's how we view ourselves. It's kind of the confidence, the mental part of it, the preparing for opponents, game planning teams. We're a better volleyball team physically. Thanks to Coach Metzger in the weight room, we're 1 year older, we're 1 year wiser, we're 1 year better. But I think much of what will write our story is kind of how we view ourselves, our level of confidence. When we're right down to the wire against a really good opponent, how are we going to respond? So I think that's where we're going to get better this year, Danny.
Fantastic. Thanks, Julio. Just want to remind fans that tickets are still available for the volleyball season through calling the number you'll see on the screen right here or by visiting WUWolves.com. Tickets for this weekend's matches are also available at the door for all these matches. So, Coach, thank you very much for taking a week out of your busy schedule as you prepare for your first match. I just want to say thank you all for watching this edition of Wolves Weekly.
Thanks, Danny.